Disclaimer, this character I will be talking about in this video was purely made for personal reasons, not to slander or smear the Strawberry Shortcake franchise. I do not mean to offend anyone at all with my character nor with her story, especially the creators of Strawberry Shortcake. With all of this being said, this video may not be suitable for younger audiences. There are mature themes such as death and violence. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you for understanding. Have you encountered too much of a good thing? That's how I always felt with the 2009 reimagining of Strawberry Shortcake. You know, the 3D version that a lot of people pretend don't exist for some reason? Yeah, that one. I really do find it an obscure yet niche treasure. Also, when I was a child, I highly preferred 3D works of art over 2D works of art, like within animation and in the video games that I played. It does make everything feel a whole lot more realistic in my opinion, and if it was in 2D, it felt more fictional. Even though I grew up with both the 2003 and 2009 versions of Strawberry Shortcake, my favorite version is the 2009 version due to the charming yet innocent and simple writing, the character designs, and art style. I feel like the 2003 version had good versions too, but I still haven't sunk my teeth into that version yet. And what I mean by that is I haven't watched all of that version yet, only some episodes here and there in my childhood. I really admire the art direction for this version. It's just simply sweet and cute, just like a strawberry and the other fruits featured in the series. I also started to incorporate a bean nose in my art style, just like the art design in the show, too, along with how Vanellope Von's sweet nose is depicted in the movie Wreck-It Ralph. I wonder if the same artist worked on her character design. It kinda sucks that I don't really see a lot of fans for this version out there. I believe a lot of people generalize Strawberry Shortcake as a TV show, especially for little girls, but I generally feel like if you find the show cute, you should watch it and give it a chance, just like how My Little Pony fans did with the 2010 version. Also, keep this between us, but I find this to be the superior hub show, not My Little Pony Fresh with Magic. It appears that this character was created in February 2025. If I remember correctly, I had lost a few close friends of mine, and I was reminiscing on the past. I was quite depressed, and I was exploring my options of what can help me improve my mood. Suddenly, an old childhood memory came to me, my mother telling me to watch specifically this iteration of Strawberry Shortcake whenever I was feeling depressed. Remembering those words, I searched up the word Strawberry Shortcake's Berry Bitty Adventures on YouTube and started to watch the episodes on there. Not only did I feel comforted by the familiar graphics, colors, and designs, but I generally felt happy, comforted, and safe again. It's kind of funny because I do remember one episode in particular, the sleepover episode, making me feel insecure as a child because I didn't have any friends to really have a sleepover back then. Even though the show was pure eye candy for me, I took a long hiatus from watching it to prevent myself from becoming further upset from watching the show. I watched a show with similar brighter colors, which is probably the original version of the Powerpuff Girls. Even though I appreciated the existence of Orange Blossom, I preferred her design in this version the most. My poor, traumatized mind couldn't help but think of a sinister idea when it came to her. Heck, not just her, but all of the characters. Once upon a disaster, Clementine Blue was born. I don't really believe that she's a self-insert, although she is Black Asian, Japanese and Black. Her nationality is also Eurasian. Her signature fruit was a winter melon, based off my favorite flavor of boba tea. She was the same height as all the other girls. Oddly enough, it's really hard for me to find a lot of information on her. I don't know what happened with my files, but I could update this video in a comment, post, or something in the future, a lot more information on her. Just do not steal my Aussie. I feel like if you were to read my story online, you would gather some information on her. I tried to put every piece of information I had of her within the story. I will put it in the description so you guys can feel traumatized in your own spare time. If you want to be spared hearing her backstory, you can skip to another chapter. Clementine Lou is adopted. She was raised in a laboratory and created by two heterosexual scientists. She's actually a clone of another character of mine that's a bit too personal for me to share at this moment. Since Clementine is 18 at the time of the story takes place, her adopted parents decide to send her to Berry Bitty City, the place where all the Strawberry Shortcake characters reside in. even those little breathing strawberry thingies. This is where my fucked up fanfiction begins. I think Clementine might be a lesbian because she's not really interested in guys, but it's not really demonstrated in the story. Even the Berry Bitty City has a high ratio of girl to boy characters. This leads to the theme of toxic yuri within the story. Also, there's a lot of violence from Clementine's end. I just want to clarify that I don't hate any of the Strawberry Shortcake characters. In Not Lonely February, I guess for some reason I wanted to write about all the characters dying a brutal death for some reason. And no, I don't have any homicidal tendencies in my real world, thank you very much. Well, let's move on to the soundtrack. I tried to compose a personal playlist that captures a specific mood of how I feel when I work with my character in writing or the other mediums. I consider this the original soundtrack of them. I hope that makes sense. There's currently 7 songs in the playlist that is 20 minutes long. I think I created this playlist so that it matches the series of events in the complete story. The first song is Loop 5 from Strawberry Shortcake, Strawberry Land games for Nintendo DS. They should have made a Strawberry Shortcake game for the 3DS too. Anyways, it matches the slow and grayscale theme of everything, such as Clementine's dull life, living sheltered in a big house with 2 parents that feel obligated to take care of her because they chose her, but not because they love her. I did slow it down, and may upload my playlist after this video. The second song is Reflections by Toshifumi Hinata. I really admire his works, and the song did in fact prompt me to reflect on the past. I guess it's the background music of Clementine observing her peers for the first time. The third song is Odette Variation. It references Clementine's childhood pastime and interest in being a ballerina, similar to my childhood. The fourth song is Step On Me by the Cardigans. I think this is really Clementine's theme song, and I listened to this one the most as I was trying my best to write the story. This song represents her unhealthy obsession with Orange Blossom and her desire of belonging and fitting in. And Clementine just gave in to what she believed all of the other girls that aren't her one true love are saying in her mind. Do what you want with me, come on and step on me. She'll be free to be whatever she wants to be. It also describes the vulnerability of how she truly feels with her true love interest, Plum Pudding. The fifth song is Look At Me from School Days. School Days is one of my biggest comfort series for some reason, despite the frightening nature of it all. The song is generally about the senior desperately wanting her lover to look at her and on her only. I felt that it perfectly matched Clementine's feelings. The sixth song is Uninstalled by Chiaki Ishikawa, which is generally about wanting to install the other selves in the world. If I remember correctly, it's almost prophetic to what Clementine does in the story. The final song is The French Library by Franz Gordon, which matches the summer feeling of the ending that I did not publish publicly yet. It's unknown if I'll ever make an animation of her and such with the soundtrack, and no matter what I could do, it'll just be classified as a creepypasta. Oh, freaking well. I still appreciate and admit ownership of this character. She just exists in my mind though. I may or may not do more things with her. I seriously do not intend to destroy anyone's childhoods with this story. I guess it's just a reactional piece to shit like Smile and Cupcakes from the My Little Pony fandom, and also deconstruction of Strawberry Shortcake, because I wanted to show more of the inner thoughts and emotions within the characters, kinda akin to Evangelion. Well, I guess that's it. Let's go get sushi or something. Or like, subscribe for more. Yay!